What up, what up? Happy Tuesday, boys and girls. Today is August 18th, 2026. This is episode 152 of Crew Talk Sports. We got Trillo Bets here, aka baseball betting legend. We got Dante. Plenty of sports to cover, man. Crazy weekend, UFC 330, sorry. Fantasy football updates, breaking down the AFC and NFC East divisions for you guys, man. Some NASCAR in there too. Twins back in the playoffs, Dante, officially today. How are you feeling, brother?
Doing good. Way to bury the lead. Kyle Busch Day, 8-18. I feel like we got a million things to talk about. Jam-packed show tonight. It's gonna be fun. Football is back. Watch football all weekend. I feel nice.
Yes. Yeah, see, on the contrary, man. I've been doing all the little yard works. I've been telling you guys, get the yard work around the house done. Make the house happy and organized. Because in 2 weeks, when the real football starts, fellas, it's lock-in time. See you later. What do we got planned today? I'm sitting my ass on the couch the whole day. College football, man. You saw the AP polls come out. Not sure if you agree with them or not, but we'll get into it, man. We'll get into it. So, yeah, let's start off with a little weekend recap. Dante, we could start baseball-wise. This is actually including today. So my Twins are officially in the playoffs. Beat the Braves 2 games in a row. Not sure if you caught eyes on the Field of Dreams game last week, Dante. It was electric.
I didn't.
Horrendous
I missed
performance.
And I was looking for it.
Yeah, it was on Netflix. I'm not sure if you're aware of that. It was on Netflix.
I knew. Yeah, I didn't know that.
Yeah, it was electric, man. The walkout was cool. I saw like a funny thing, like they didn't have a translator in the cornfield, so like all the Spanish speaking people had no idea what the fuck they were doing in the cornfields. So it's like a little bit of a logistics breakdown for them in there, but they ended up coming out. The Twins got absolutely mollywopped. I was pissed. They scored 1 run. Horrendous performance. But dude, they're back in the playoffs, man. Will it hold? I don't know. They got to finish like 10 games above 500 to finish the stretch, man. They weren't serious buyers. So, but, I don't know if you saw 22 runs scored on the Mariners today. Cal Raleig's killing us for the home run parlays. Chilla Bets cannot figure out anybody to hit a home run, dude. I'm open for fucking any suggestions. Letting the squad down. The worst thing was last week, the 2 Petes. Didn't even matter. Then they both hit home runs again today. Both.
No, I think yesterday was worse when you picked. I forget who you picked, and you're like, but I want Muncy for the record. And I'm like, why the fuck didn't you just pick who you wanted? And then Muncy goes and hits a home run.
Muncy kills, dude. He kills at Coors, man.
Yeah, I think you're overthinking it.
Yeah, I'm putting a lot of data, research, analysis in it, man. I'm sorry. But yeah, man, baseball, it's been fun, dude. Ohtani's back to throwing in the Dodgers bullpen. You got news on the Rockies bringing up Zach Veen. What do you think about that?
He's been raking. It's kind of frustrating because I don't know why they waited so long to bring him up. Literally, the season's over. He could be getting at-bats and experience, but he's been raking. Rockies won back-to-back series versus the Giants and the Diamondbacks, so they're only 12 games behind the Twins. So the Twins have an epic collapse. Rockies get hot. This buzzball bet's not over, okay?
It's over. It's over. My team is competing for playoffs. Your team is like...
in the worst division.
Tanking. It is a bad division, dude. They're only 4.5 games back. I was looking at the Cubs and White Sox series because that does matter, dude. I don't give a fuck how they make it. But yeah, so baseball's fun. We're gonna lock in a home run parlay before the season's over. We can talk NASCAR before NASCAR. We'll talk UFC 330. So my parlay went 4 out of 5. I was pissed because of Mansour Abdul Malik. What the fuck? He loses -700 favorite, but overall snoozer, man. It really was. Islam does his thing against Ian Machado Gary. Not sure if you caught eyes on this, Dante, but this guy's such a fruitcake, man. Machado is like such a cuck, dude, and I mean it like with no respect. He's like, "Oh, man, he's a former champion. I wanna be," he has no, like you can't light a fire underneath this guy, like, enough, man. He was so happy to be there. He decided before he even walked in that ring that if he just finishes the fight, he wins. He's like a loser. He's got a loser mentality. Dana White calls him out. Islam was even like, "Dude, why were you so buddy-buddy with me? Like, you're never gonna have this moment again." If I'm Dana White, I don't give him a moment at the belt again. I don't need to see it. I don't like a lot of UFC fighters, dude. He's right there at the top. Mackenzie Dern, Gillian Robertson, that basically looked like me wrestling against, Luciana, just dominating her on the ground, putting her in submissions whenever I want. A snoozer decision. When women chicks fight for the belt, they just bet the over. It's literally 88%. Jalen Turner, electric finish, the earliest finish of the night. I told you about Abdul Malik, total fraud. I told Joe the next time this guy fights, I'm putting 100 on his opponent. I don't even give a fuck who it is. It could be literally, I said, my next door neighbor. $100, fading him. Barbosa retires. He gets KO'd. He was 40. Habib after was like, "Oh man, you got to leave the sport before it leaves you." It left him. It's kind of shade. These Dagestanians, man, they just don't give a fuck, dude. But overall, UFC in general, UFC 330 let down. Again, man, since the White House card, I just feel like they've just been kind of coasting. So hopefully they can lock the fuck in, man.
It'll it'll ramp back up. Like, not every card can be a banger because all the top guys have just fought recently with those major cards they had. I want to find my bet. I did win a bet this weekend. My parlay: Mackenzie Dern, Islam, and Dante Johnson. So
Yeah. Dante
nice little
Johnson,
parlay.
electric. He's electric, by the way. And
Yeah,
I literally said after I looked at Jordan and I was like, "Why didn't we bet Dante?" And
yeah.
she's like, "Well, yeah, you didn't hit the lap."
It was
So,
honestly the first UFC parlay I've hit in a little while. We were kind of cold on our UFC stuff, and I usually go for like a 4 or 5 pick parlay, and I was like, you know what?
mhm,
Let's not overthink it. Let's just Dern, obviously, Islam, obviously, and then Dante, obviously. Don't
yeah,
overthink it.
yeah.
So
No, I was pretty pissed, man. We were lined up looking really pretty, and, looking back, 4 out of 5 isn't bad. However, I picked all the favorites, so in a way. But yeah, fuck Abdul Malik because that was also Jordan's parlay too, and she was like, "Hey, you went 4 out of 5." I'm like, "That's hard to do." But still, it's a parlay. Anyways, was NASCAR more
and
exciting, man? Joey Logano wins. What do you got?
definitely not more exciting. When Joey Logano wins, it's like the Raiders winning. Just no one's happy. Um, they raced at Richmond. My lock of the week, I was texting you guys, I felt really good about was Austin Dillon top 10. He's won there 2 years in a row. He got 13th, just didn't have the speed. Um, NASCAR short tracks right now, they're in a bad spot because it's so hard to pass. I don't really need to get into it with the and bore you with the logistics, but just know it's hard. Like the air blocking, you can't pass. You could be faster, you can't pass. Joey Logano just got in the lead and no one could stop him. I had money on Blaney and Denny. They were the two of the favorites. Ryan Blaney had some brake issues, which is not good when you're racing at a short track. And then Denny Hamlin just okay, like fifth to 10th place car. So Joey Logano, though, get this: the playoffs start in 2 races. He
Mhm.
has gone from outside the playoffs to now he's got a shot to make top 5. He's in 9th place, and this is all within the span of like 5 races. So he's hot right now, and sometimes that
Homie's
makes
hot.
that's a big difference. Denny
Homie's
Hamlin
hot.
got 4th.
What about my boy Hocevar?
Ooh, Hocevar blew an engine. He downshifted too many times. He got dead last. Uh, Briscoe got 2nd. He had a nice little run. Maybe it was faster, just couldn't make the pass. Your boy Bell, 7th. He just always seems to be the bridesmaid. Um, Overall, pretty boring race.
Fuck
Not
does
many
that even
caution. You know, never the bride, always the bridesmaid. You ever heard that?
No. Here's Dak. What's good, crew? Dak,
What up, Dak?
big draft coming up this weekend, man. I hope you've done your mocks, Dak. And if you're next to me, brother, don't even think that you're gonna get anybody that you want, because I will snipe them.
Knicks is going round 1 for sure in that league.
In that league, yeah, it's. I was gonna say at least round two, at least round two. Speaking of Broncos, unless you got anything else, NASCAR.
No, that was it. Boring race. New Hampshire this weekend. Probably another boring race, but then buckle up Daytona.
Daytona. Hocevar's winning Daytona, dude. I'm telling you, you heard it here first. Crew Talk Sports. Broncos, Falcons preseason. Man, we're fucking back, boys. Stidham starting out the drive, starting out the game, threw a 359 yards TD drive. I'm almost in a position here, man, where this guy pisses me off looking good in the preseason after the last time we saw him. He shits the bed. I don't blame him entirely, but I can't get that fucking you know the play that I'm talking about, like the
The
fucking
chest
momentum play.
pass.
Yeah, the chest pass. Scatabo. Yeah, Scatabo's gone, Dak. I don't care if I'm first overall. Scatabo's gone. Um, Defense gets 3 and out. Sutton, 2 great catches. One of those catches, phenomenal catch. I feel like he does make these catches that are great, but then he'll drop a fucking first and 10 just to set
When
the
you
tone.
need it. When you need
Yep.
it. Like he's out here in the preseason making one-handed goat catches, and
Um,
then when you need him, 3rd and 10, he's dropping it.
Davis Webb, overall, it's early. Looked really good on the play calling sticks.
Yeah, nice rhythm. Not as many screens. Happy about that.
Not as many screens, yeah, I know, dude. On the contrary, Tua looked absolutely horrible. This Atlanta team, dude's got to be one of the worst. Um, both backup QBs suck. Don't let them fool you. I know, dude. And meanwhile, Bo's in here fighting, which we'll get into. Um, J.D. Barron, pick 6. You love to see the effort. We had 217 yards in the first 20 minutes of the game, 24 at half. Sean Payton, a lot of people dress up as empty seats today. Is that because he's still, like, low-key a little Saints guy, man, and
But yeah, he
he's
hates the
still
Falcons.
yeah, he don't like the Falcons. Drew Sanders sack, although he hasn't practiced this week, right? I'm not sure what
Yeah.
you have on an update there.
I didn't see it in why. They just said he hasn't practiced for back-to-back days now this week. They
Yeah,
didn't have
could
a
be a little
comment on.
banged up.
Yeah.
Could be a little banged up. I thought a highlight, I really thought he played well, especially, like, in the passing game, which is gonna be something he's gonna have to work on. Red Murdoch, received high praise from VJ. I like him. I'm worried about that position, Dante. If I'm honest, I'd be interested to see if we bring in some. You see linebackers getting signed. I wonder if we should be dabbling in that position. But hey, I think Red Murdoch's gonna get a lot of opportunities, bro. A lot of opportunities.
He's looking good. I think they're kinda overloading him right now. Like Vance Joseph said in his press conference today, he's gonna be able to play more freely as the season goes on, because right now he's the green dot guy. He's calling the plays, he's learning the defensive playbook. It's a lot, but he can handle it, and he's good. He had, like, 8 tackles, I think, on, Friday.
Mhm.
He looks good. I'm
Yeah,
not
there was
worried.
one play after a quick RB screen. He fought through the guard, the pulling guard, made
Yeah,
the tackle. There was another play where I think a tight end ran on the flat. He went down, chased him down, made the tackle. So you just gotta think, man. Like if Mahomes, if Mahomes sees Red Murdoch out there, bro, like it's gonna be bad news bears. So
that's what
that's what I'm
Jade's out
worried.
there for.
That's why I worry about him, but yeah, I think, like, Vance is gonna be smart enough to be like, "Dude, you are just gonna blitz A gap, like, that's your
Yeah.
job." And, like, it's early on, right? And, moving on, further down the season, but I like it, man. You look good. Make no mistake, dude, he was also Mr. Irrelevant, so, like, the cost and the risk is so minimum that, like, it can only go up. Sean Payton told reporters after the Broncos game he was encouraged by the takeaways, but it could have been even more. You love to see this shit, bro. This shit gets me so wet. We had a chance for 2 or 3 more. We had the sleeves on. I
Have you
think he
seen
said he didn't
this?
like he didn't like it in, yeah, dude, he also doesn't like when players wear the wrong incorrect cleats. It, like,
Yeah.
really bothers him.
Dude, I
Yeah.
love it. Hey, have some I love his, like, aesthetics. And yeah, he hates when anyone that touches the ball wears sleeves. I love it.
Yeah, because it's slippery, right?
Yeah.
Broncos have won 8 straight preseason games. Sean Payton brought that up after the game. He says, winning is important even in the preseason." So, one thing too that I don't know if you saw, I saw this on 9 News, they were breaking it down, like, homie will bring, like, a notepad and, like, everything, orchestrate everything, like, this trainer Dante fucks around a lot. We need to get rid of him. Like, so
Right.
his away process isn't even the game, it's everything, dude. It's like, plane arrived 3.5 minutes late, we need to get that dialed in. Pilot talk too much. Da, 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 da. Like he makes incredible notes, and then like when the season starts, boom, all that shit gets cut. He's like talking. I heard him. He's like, well, we have like 15 trainers, and like interns. And it's just like, yeah, basically everybody's getting fired here in a minute. But like, I love it, man. I don't think there's anybody that'll be more prepared than Sean Payton, dude. Anywhere.
No,
Like,
no. He
like he's got coaching down, dude. There's nobody that's got like the head coaching NFL gig down.
well,
Like, I love.
you heard Drew Brees say that during his Hall of Fame speech too, when he talked about Sean Payton. He's like, no one knows more. You ask him a play, he'll tell you the exact time, like moment in the game he's going to call that play. Oh yeah, second quarter, probably second on our own 40. I'm gonna dial this play up here right now. His knowledge is insane. We're so lucky to
Yeah,
have him.
I know. Yeah, dude. He reminds me of like an older, Sean McVay. Like, you hear
Right.
Sean McVay talk like, "Oh, man, Dante Music, the fresh kid out of Ohio University, spent 2 years at Northwestern," and it's just, like, the fucking elite football knowledge, dude. Like, could you imagine watching Fox Sports, man, and just, like, having those 2, like, down the road, like,
and they're
analyzing games? I wouldn't even need a play-by-play guy, dude. I don't even need that. Just have those 2 just talk. I just wanna listen to it, you
and they're
know?
buddies, right?
Yeah, yeah, they're buddies. They argue about who's gonna pay the tab because
Yeah.
Sean McVay picked up the coaching tab, and yeah, that was a cool video, man. I would've loved, dude, I would've gave up my left leg to be that server. I don't even care about the tip. Like, I don't even want the tip. No, no Diddy, by the way. No Diddy. Hall of Fame coach. Yes, both of them. Speaking of Broncos news, Lavelle Bailey suffered a serious leg injury Friday. Dude, he's out. He's gonna be out for this season.
Could be the whole season, and that's
It
that
was a
inside linebacker position you're worried about right
Yeah,
there.
yeah, I'm interested to see what we do. On the plus side, Waddle, Mims, I call him Wattenberg all practice today. I actually did just have a burger too. Shout out to Wattenberg. Dobbins practice. You love to see it. Very chippy day. Dante, tell the streets what happened over here with our boy Bo.
Yeah, so I sent this timeline basically. Zach Stevens, he was kind of documenting it, but apparently there was like
Mhm,
two little scuffles earlier in practice. One had to do with and Malcolm Roach. This is the second time this has happened, but he basically like, ran into Bonito, Cooper. They all three like come together, knock Bo down. Bo gets up, he's pissed, he throws the ball. Then after that, Riley Moss got mossed by Cortland Sutton. So, Sutton went up and he's talking a little smack to him. Then the next play, these all like back to back. Alex Singleton got a pick and someone chased him down and he's like jogging at this point and they
mhm.
come and strip
Punch
him,
the
hit the
ball.
ball out. And then after that, the next play, Bo got sacked and there's he goes to the ground. There's like a pile up. He's grabbing Bonito's leg, trying to pull him off the pile. Eventually, Bowles comes over and like picks Bo up, moves him away. Afterwards, they're like, "It's football. We love it. We're competitive." Bo's like, "This is football. I love it." Vance Joseph's like, "As long as they don't cross the line," which I don't think anyone did like cross the line. I think it's just like I think you got a great defense and a great offense going at it, and this just happens. But what do you think of Bonito and Bo? Like these are your arguably two of your leaders, obviously Bo, but Bonito's also a major defensive leader going at it. Is that
Mhm.
are you like these are two dogs just barking or
Yeah, no, I think what you said was accurate. They're going back and forth offensively, defensively. They're making plays on each other. It's not just Bo and Benito talking shit to each other. It's that whole entire offensive line. They're
right?
beating up the defensive line. They're getting pressure on Bo. Then the wide receivers and DBs, nobody talks more shit than them. And I think it's just like an accumulative competitiveness atmosphere that was probably so beautiful to watch. And yeah, I got a little chippy because they're competitors, right? I like it. The defensive side of the ball, like you don't see PS2 in there, which I love it. But yeah, dude, Dak's right. Love our QB swagger and competitive edge, bro. Like that's Bo Nix, right? Like he ain't gonna fuck with Bo. Our head coach can't even fuck with him, dude. So I love it. And hey, shout out to Benito too on that defensive end, taking some accountability. Like, nah, bro, like fuck you, you
Yeah,
know? But at the end
yeah.
of the day, when week one starts in Kansas City and they start doing the tomahawk chop, they're gonna be dependent on each other like to make plays, bro. And that's what it's about. And I love it. I'm
Well,
getting
if anything,
fucking
this is
fired
gonna
up.
like bring them closer together because they got your back. Bo is just we talked about this with Sam, Mr. First Down, about like a good quarterback has to have that winner mentality, and Bo's got that for sure. Like he just wants to win, and I think we'll get to see him this week. He's supposed to play a few snaps, so we'll see how that ankle's holding up, see how he looks. But Sean Payton's the same way. He's out here putting in game plans and trying hard for preseason games because they keep it score, then I want to win, and that's how Bo is.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm actually excited. We'll have boots on ground, bringing Lou to the game. Uh, just really wanna get out of there clean, no injuries. Not even me. I mean, hopefully me too, but really want everybody from that offensive line, especially the
Yeah.
linebacker, defensive line positions, like, everybody in and out of that, dude, as soon as we can. Other NFL breaking news, this fucking killed me, Scatterbo. Giants signed Najee Harris to 1-year deal. Dude, this guy fucking follows me around in fantasy every year. He won't fuck off, and now he's gonna take touches away from my boy Scatterbo. I still like the value of Scatterbo, but god damn it, dude.
Yeah, I think it's a good backup option. I like Najee Harris if he can stay healthy.
So do you know why they signed him? Did you see, Tracy when he missed the block and fucking
Uh,
Jackson Dart got put in a concussion protocol?
oh, yes, I did see
Yeah,
that. Yeah.
dude, that's the reason why they
Dude,
had to
he
sign
Dark
somebody,
got
dude.
lit up. They're like, "Yeah, we can't." Yeah. And oh,
Yeah.
what up?
Ooh, shout out to our boy. Um, yeah, Christian McCaffrey missing time, muscle tightness. I don't think you worry. A lot of people were saying that this could be like a hold-in. He's trying to get more money. Um, I don't think so.
Oh,
Scat has brain damage already.
that's why they signed Najee.
I know, dude. Talk about a great backfield. Bro, I'm still in on Scatterbo. I was right last year, dude. Um, Najee. I know, man. I hate him, dude. What do you think about Christian McCaffrey? Is he holding in?
I saw that Shanahan was it Shanahan or whoever shut that down. Bro, I don't
Yeah.
it's that
Stay away from
substation. That's why would he dude, why would you even have him practice? It's Christian McCaffrey. It's like, bro, just get on the bus week 1.
yeah.
You'll be fine.
And catch 10 passes real quick. Dak, stay away from running back room. I think he's just saying that, Dante, because he knows I'm gonna drop Scatterbo in the second.
Yeah, it's just
Some other
mental
heartbreaking
warfare.
news. I'm sure Dak was sad, and our boy Weaver, Von Miller signs a deal with the Cowboys. Ev's fired up, dude. Ev is so wet, man. I'm pissed. I knew that we weren't gonna get him. I don't know if Sean Payton, he must have said like, "Don't bring him in," because like it wouldn't have made sense. It would have made so much sense to bring him in. Sean Payton put the X nail on it. I'm just gonna say that. And Cowboys, man.
100%.
And now he's a Cowboy. I don't even care. Good for him. It's like that Texas shit, man. I hope he has a good career, but he's definitely not winning a third Super Bowl with that team.
I saw a cool everyone's like, "Oh, he's ring chasing." I'm like, "Then why the fuck did they sign at the Cowboys?
Mhm.
What kind of ring are they chasing?" But hey, good for Vaughn. Going home, Texas, love that. Saw a cool video of him calling DeMarcus Ware and being like, "Hey, like opposite." And then I also saw him talking jersey numbers. Hunter Lepke, the fullback, has number 40, and they're like negotiating. And Vaughn's got his chicken pasture farm. He's like, "I'll give you free chicken for life for that number." I'm
Really?
taking that deal. Yeah.
Yeah, dude. That's a lot of fucking chicken. I have a closet Cowboys fan. Is it even closet anymore, Dak? Let's be real, dude.
The
He's
door is
drafting
open.
fucking CD 100% in our league. I guarantee it. Or Pickens. I think Ev has Brees Hall in a keeper league. Out 2 to 3 weeks, strained groin. Should be ready for week 1. Dude, another groin injury added to the list, man. I wasn't gonna press the Brees Hall experience button anyways, but this makes me want to avoid him more in fantasy. Vaughn's giving his best Jerry Rice impression with all these teams he's on.
It's because
Dude,
he
more
can
like
roll out of
fucking
bed and get 8
Fitzpatrick.
sacks.
That's dude, I saw some fucking weird Cowboys fan on my feed, man. He's like, let's be real, bro. Vaughn's gonna get 14 sacks and teach this young defensive line. I was like, who the fuck do you think this guy, dude? I love Vaughn, man. I love me some Vaughn, dude. He's a Denver Bronco Ring of Famer, man. But like, no. I mean, I think he did have like 8 sacks with shitty Washington
Bro, that's what
last
he
year.
said. He said
So
he can roll out of bed and get 6 sacks or
yeah.
8.
Brees Hall, you pressing the button or no?
No, fade the Jets. They're horrible.
Yeah, just both those New York teams, dude, just sketchy. Colts signed Keenan Allen. I don't like this because this kills my Tyler Warren prediction. I'm high on him. Um,
This just tells me they're worried about the injuries in that wide receiver room.
yeah, yeah. I saw you got like close to 8 or 10 million too. I was like, God damn, bro. This
Dude,
fucking
Keenan
guy.
Allen, I know for a fact, speaking of Ev, he can't wait to draft Keenan Allen on the Colts. He loves
Yeah.
Keenan Allen.
I know that does hurt Joshua Down's stock.
Yeah.
Joshua Down's stock, it goes down. Um, I'm not fucking around with the Alec Pierce. I really don't want any Colts, man, to be honest, besides Tyler Warren or Jonathan Taylor. Like if I'm drafting on that outside, like I love me some JT.
Well, were you
Speaking of,
if you
go
can
ahead.
get Keenan Allen way late, shoot, I'd take him over any of them.
I fucking hate Keenan Allen. The streets know that. Speaking of JT, Jordan Tyson out up to 2 months with a hamstring injury. Dante, remember this kid had a lot of injuries up at Arizona, down at Arizona State.
Yep.
Um, you know,
Couldn't stay healthy at CU. Nothing new.
yeah, yeah. Uh, he was a very coveted guy. Yeah, Pittman absence felt, I guess. I don't understand why the Colts got rid of Pittman, dude. I really don't, man. Just to pay fucking
Pierce.
Alec Pierce fucking over 100 million Weaver. I mean, come on. Um, I'm out on Jordan Tyson, man. A guy that I wouldn't even have taken a chance on him, to be honest. I wanted Makai Lemon for cheaper, and I don't know. I think this guy's lingering issues, dude, all over his body, and a hamstring injury is nothing you want to play with. So, speaking of young rookies, Dolphins activate Chris Bell off non-football injury list. I have him in the keeper league from college to campus, campus to Canton. Just got killed at Louisville.
Yeah. Miami, their first drive week didn't look bad.
You're fucking high. Cardinals rookie Jeremiah Love dealing with a high ankle sprain, per sources. Um, Probably unlikely that he'll play again this preseason. Their team opener, or their season opener, September 13th against the Chargers. I know that's a target for him. Uh, Here's the thing, dude. You're drafting him round 2 if you want him, and he is explosive and awesome. I was really high on him, but man, I don't know what to do with this kid, dude. I don't know if I want him.
He looked
So
good when
much
he
fun
did
to
play.
watch. He did, dude. He looked great. He was really reminding the streets of a young AP running fucking downhill crazy. He can catch the ball too, man. He's without a doubt one of their best players. So I don't know, man. It's just the Cardinals, dude. I mean, it's gonna be tough to really put him in the starting RB2 spot, knowing that he's playing the Chargers. Like
And
it's a great defense.
I think the other problem is that he's being drafted so high. It just does a big risk to take that high. And I learned from my mistake. I drafted Genty super high last year. I just cannot do it again. And Nathaniel Hackett. Well,
Yeah,
that
if it's a keeper league, dude. Like,
oh
yes,
yeah,
press the
keeper
button.
league. Yeah, yeah, for sure. But
Press the button.
redraft.
Second time this summer, Aaron Donald was listed today working out at the Rams NFL facility. Uh,
He's coming back. That's all there is to it.
he's coming back. Yeah, 3-time Pro Bowler Devin Witherspoon. Shout out to Russell Wilson trade to the Seahawks. This was one of our picks. Seahawks reach agreement 4-year, 132, 101 guaranteed. He's the highest paid cornerback in NFL history. This makes me feel bad for PS2. Not that I'm talking shit about Witherspoon, but I do think PS2 is better. So makes me feel bad.
Yeah, but PS2's deal's already a couple few years old where he'll be resigning here soon and he'll be the highest paid again.
Yeah, it just goes fucking. It's a big circle, dude. Uh, I tweeted this too as if it couldn't get worse for the Falcons. Defensive end James Pierce Jr. suspended 8 games. NFL's personal conduct policy. Domestic dispute involving his ex-girlfriend down in Florida. Falcons are just a fucking joke, dude. Shout out to
Well,
your brother.
Pierce out of LSU, the whole thing with him was character issues, right? And then they draft him, and then this happens. So Atlanta has no depth, no deep, no edge pressure, and then the guy they're relying on is out 8 games.
And
So
somehow it got worse. Yeah.
it's a bad. The Falcons, like I don't even think Denver was that good. Maybe I think it was just the Falcons were that bad. Did Tua had the freaking looked like the dude from Longest Yard, the quarterback who fumbling the ball.
I don't know what they're doing either, dude. They just gotta it's almost trade Bijan time, dude.
And that's
Trade
the funny thing
Bijan.
is they're just doubling down, re-signing all their guys, London, Pitts, Bijan. It's like, oh my god.
Even then, dude, it's fucking horrible. They're gonna be clawing with Miami and Arizona for that Arch Manning, dude. You're gonna see that very evident.
Yeah.
Um, Former Lions cornerback Arnold plans to sign with the Seahawks. This is kind of crazy. Is he not going to be punished?
I think it's under investigation. So like maybe a Rasheed Rice situation where he played while everything was going on. Dude, the Seahawks secondary is no joke. Like that's a good signing for them. And then worst case, if he is suspended, when he is suspended, you still have guys, Witherspoon, this
Mhm.
and that. You're not, if he misses 8 games, guess what? He'll be back for the playoffs. So
Yep.
that's when you need him.
Yeah. Other preseason notables, I saw this too, man. Rams first round pick Ty Simpson, 21 to 25, 192 tutties, no picks. I mean, you talk about being drafted into a system. My God, dude. I mean, I was really impressed with this pick by the Rams,
Me too.
showing that they're not only committed to their immediate future with the trading of Myles Garrett, like Super Bowl or bust, but they're also at the same time, dude, sitting on, you know, a great future quarterback, man.
And
It's just like
the rookie
smart.
QB deal where you can pay him
Mhm.
nothing, and now you can have a great team around him. Yeah, I agree. Great pick. The Rams, they're gonna be here for a while.
Yeah. Ravens rookie Jacoby Lane, touchdown. Josh Allen to Keon Coleman for the first TD at Highmark Stadium. Uh, I saw DJ Moore was getting some good catches there too, which really makes me think about how we talked about a Josh Allen DJ Moore stack. I think we have it in one of our best balls, by the way. Keon Coleman, shout out to Michigan State. Another quarterback that was killing it, brother. Drew Aller, your boy. 154 yards, 3 tutties. Do the Steelers have an answer at quarterback post Aaron Rodgers?
Good. Looked good. I got a few fantasy like preseason week 1 notes here too. Like it was takeaways. So just you can just tell if you're buying it or not. James
Mhm.
Cook could have a monster season. Cook handled
Alright.
79% of the snaps, all 5 rushing attempts, when the starters were on the field. Christian Watson, high priority target. He played 89% of the snaps with the starters. AC wide receiver 1 in Green Bay. Speaking of wide receiver 1s, Caleb Douglas, the number 1 option for the Dolphins. He played 100% of the snaps with the Miami Dolphins starters and produced 52 8 yards. Uh,
Hold up,
Kyle,
hold
P-
up. Hold up, hold up. We got Brother BKL Sport Entertainment Show. Shout out to everyone in the chat, including Crew Talk Sports. Keep up the good work on the channel. Appreciate it. And shout out from South Bronx. Yo, let's go.
appreciate that.
Brother BKL Contreras, aka Sports Entertainment Guy. Hey man, shouts to you, bro. Appreciate it. From the Bronx, bro. Let's go. Yeah, Dante, I'm in on Watson, bro. Big time. In my keeper league that you're trying to trade for him, I already know you are. I do hear the streets in Green Bay are saying it's do or die time for Matthew Golden. Like, so that's the only thing with Watson that I'm worried about.
Yeah, I like Golden too. Um,
Mhm.
we talked about the Falcons. Kyle Pitts, he accounted for all 22 of Atlanta's passing yards, drawing 3 targets on only 5 routes. So I agree. If I'm going to draft a Falcon, it's probably going to be Pitts just because you're going to get him way later than you're going to get London. So I'm fine with that. TJ Hawkinson played just 50% of the snaps. Minnesota was Josh Oliver outsnapped him. So fade TJ Hawkinson. And then we talked about this. Jeremiah Love handled 71% of the snaps. So it was more obvious that I thought it'd be a little bit more of a running back by committee. Uh, Arizona may seem maybe like not, but then those injuries make you double think. And then the last one here, your boy, Dazon Stribling is a must get in drafts. He had 53% of the targets. So 7 catches, 76 yards.
Man, shout out to Cameron Parker, bro. Why I look like Trillo doing a show in a hotel bathroom? Bro, if I walk 8 steps, I'll be in a hotel bathroom. Bro, I'm out here in Cali. Shout out to Palm Springs, San Diego. That fucking killed me. My bad, dude.
It looks like it
Yes,
because he is. Cam.
yeah.
All right. We
I
grind.
might pivot. I might pivot when we do the breakdowns for the divisions. I'll pivot into the bathroom for my boy Cameron Parker. Yeah, dude, I saw Stribling too, dude. He's turning into like a must draft. Like in fan, he's reminding me a lot of like the hype of Brian Thomas Jr. Remember 2 years ago when everybody was like, dude, he's gonna get all the targets. It really looks that way, dude. If you're a Mike Evans injury away from Stribling being like a massive massive fantasy guy.
I think he might be the wide receiver from the 49ers I'm targeting this year.
I saw rookie of the year, dude. He was like 5th or 6th, so which is just crazy. You would have never thought of that
Yeah,
before the season, you know?
yeah.
So, 49ers to me, man, I don't know, dude. I don't even know if I wanna ride the McCaffrey experience, dude, to be honest with you. Anyways, I
Tough
can't
with
get over
that
the bathroom.
substation.
I can't get over the bathroom comment. Alright, well, we're getting ready to move on to NFL, East, NFC East, AFC East previews, but Dante, first, pay some of the bills out here. Let's hear a word from one of our sponsors. Got a bang. Shout out Pins and Aces, bro. Brought him on the road with me out here in Palm Springs. Need to golf, Dante. 114 degrees, by the way, out here. Trillobets almost fried his ass off when I landed in Palm Springs, dude. Driving up to see Ev tomorrow in San Diego. He doesn't know it yet. Shout out to our boy Ev. Anyways, all right, Dante, let's break down NFC East here. God, we really wish Ev was here, man, because we know what he would say. Um, dude, all I can do is eliminate teams out of this division. I think I'm gonna try to do that first. We'll let you cruise through too. Commanders, dude, especially after the 5 thing, man. I mean, talk about negative attention, which is shitty, dude, because I'm watching that quarterback show, dude. Besides his mom, I really like Jaden Daniels. Just he's an injury liability as well, dude. Watching that show, you just reiterate it. Their left tackle gets hurt, man. There's
Did
just
you
no
guys
chance.
did you guys talk about his jersey deal with LSU
Yeah.
last show?
Yeah, we brought it up. I
Ridiculous.
I asked Ev if he wants to draft him. He was like a smasher pass guy, and Ev said he's still smashing. Cam Parker, buy me a Pins and Aces polo. Cam, I think we can make that work, bro. We're about to place an order here. I got you. But after that comment, I don't know about the bathroom, man. I don't know yet. I'm still not over the bathroom comment. I
I
just
s-
don't even know.
Cam, just worry about them Huskers, bro.
Ooh, ooh, yeah, a little shade. Maybe we could place a little wager. See you against Nebraska, Cam, if they even play
They don't
besides
play this
volleyball.
year. They don't play this
Never.
year.
I know. Jaden Daniels built like Gumby, man. Bro, he really is. Um, yeah, so I'm fading this Washington team, dude. I mean, Diggs, okay, great. I love me some Scary Terry, dude, but the rest of this team's poo-poo defensively. They didn't get any better. Bill Krosky Merritt, like average at best. It's the Jaden Daniels show. Like Marcus Mariota could probably win you a couple games, but I'm putting them last, in my opinion. The G man. I love me some Harbaugh. I obviously love Scatterbo. I'm fading Jackson Dart because he literally got decleated in a preseason game. Cowboys, Eagles. I hate to say this, man. I'm gonna pick the Eagles winning this division, dude. Or the Cowboys to win the division. They're gonna beat the Eagles. I think you'll see some step backs from Jalen Hurts, man. I think it's the Jalen Hurts head coach from Sirianni. What's his fucking name? Soriani
Yeah, Nick
for
Sirianni.
Philly. I think they're gonna like cause a lot more drama, man, out there in Philly. Obviously, you got crazy fans, dude. They could be booing at any moment. I just think Dallas is gonna not fuck up, or the Eagles are gonna fuck something up. So, um, I'm not a big Cowboys fan either, man. I think I'll do it for the value at plus 215. Give me the Cowboys to win the NFC East.
Are you kidding me? What are you smoking out there in California? Dude, Cowboys might get last in the division. Are you kidding me? No. The Giants, I think, could take a step forward. I think the Commanders actually might get last. I'm not buying. They're old.
Yeah,
They got no running back. I don't trust Jane Daniels at all. Can't stay healthy. Too worried about being number 5 and this and that. The Giants might be like a little early. They're still in the middle of the build. I think the Eagles plus 120 is great value to win the division because who's challenging them? What because they lost AJ Brown, now they're not the favorite anymore. What have the Eagles done to prove they shouldn't be anything but the favorite? So
got older. They fight with each other. It's Soriano versus Hurts, dude. I mean, I think one of them has to go. If they don't make the playoffs this year, they're definitely gonna make a change. I just see too much drama. Like, too much drama with this team.
I think AJ Brown being gone is going to eliminate some of that drama. Uh,
Oh, Nebraska will be first 7-5 team to win the Natty. Cam, wouldn't that be something? We're coming for Dak's Ducks. Oh, man.
oh
Dallas is like the NFC Chargers. Heck no. Hey,
yeah.
man, I'm just letting you know, watch out for Von Miller now, Cam. Fucking
Oh
me
my
and Em about
god.
to get the
Oh
jerseys.
my
I'm
god.
just kidding.
I don't know who the fuck you're pandering to with the Cowboys. That's a horrible pick. Yeah,
Plus
no.
215, the defense got better. It's the best offense in the division, hands down. McCarthy.
Everyone knows Dak gets hurt every other
McCarthy.
year. Yeah,
McCarthy.
McCarthy. Yeah, who's the coach there?
Yeah, it's just steamroller. Steelers. The only thing
Yeah.
about the Cowboys that I hate, dude, I'll admit it, is Javonte Williams, bro. Javonte Williams. Nah, dude, Pickens, it's a great offense.
Until Dak
Defense
gets
got
hurt,
better,
and then
and
who's gonna
then
be out
Vaughn
there?
got
Cooper
better.
Rush.
You're just fading the Cowboys because you assume of your stupid rule that Dak has one good year, then he gets hurt. Like, that's the only
It's
reason why
not
you're
a rule
fading.
when it happens every year. It's
Eagles are getting
trust.
older.
Hey, trust the science, okay?
All right, so which over/under do you like the most? Eagles 10.5, Cowboys 9.5, Commanders 7.5, Giants 7.5.
Um, I'm taking the Eagles because they're the only one I trust. Like I said, if I had to a second one, it'd be Giants, but I think they could be just a year early. And then I'm not fully bought in on Dart yet. I just need to see him stay healthy a little bit. Neighbors too, they're early. If I was gonna pick an under, Commanders 7.5, could definitely see
Yeah,
them losing more than or winning less than 7 games. I just this division, that's why I think like the Eagles are gonna clean house in their division games, right? So I just think they're a better team. And then they have a relatively easy schedule. I think that's the pick. Eagles over 10.5 wins. I honestly I don't know. I think they're being a little bit disrespected this year. They bring in
yeah,
Makai Lemon. They got
mhm.
Stowers, tight end is
Bowers,
gonna be good.
Vandy,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. No, they draft, dude, the Eagles draft really well, man. Like, from my experiences of, like, watching
Yeah.
players drop, then they just sneak them up. Jalen Carter was one of them. Was just, like, a phenomenal draft pick for them, and, dude, don't get me wrong, the Eagles are good, I just think the Cowboys give me the plus 210.
I'm gonna give you a name right now. Exciting Whites, Cole Wisniewski, the safety. He's from Texas Tech, but he played at North Dakota State most of his career. They drafted him in like the 7th round, I think. I'm just telling you right now, when you see a white guy with long hair flying around making plays for the Eagles, you're like, where'd this guy come from? You remember Dante told you about it,
And if he gets cut, you're slamming a fucking biscuit.
okay?
Uh, dude, one last thing in this division. Does Jaden Daniels give you RG3, like, flashbacks? Like, this whole
No.
situation of, like, not necessarily drama. I fucked with RG3. He was awesome, especially at Baylor, but, like, just, like, a lot of shit, a lot of injuries, right? And it's not like the Commanders are good. Like, it's not even like where I lean towards the Giants, like, having a better overall roster, man. Like, in a year, they've drafted better. Malik's back, right? Like,
Yeah.
they're gonna invest in this running game and play better defense, where the Commanders are like, well, I don't know, what worked 2 years ago when we beat Detroit? Was it Jaden Daniels being electrifying? Let's just do that again. And I'm like, I don't know, man. I just don't think that that's everything. Like, the team is built around him yet. It sucks the Larry Tunsil injury, like, that's
Oh, yeah.
uncontrollable, but they're really giving me RG3 flashbacks, dude, of, like, the same type of shit. Horribly run
One,
around him, put a lot of pressure on him, he gets hurt, then they're fucked.
do you trust Dan Quinn too? I just don't trust him as a head coach.
No, I don't. I like him. I like Dan
Right.
Quinn, but as a defensive coordinator, like, I liked him as a head coach, sure, but they just haven't done enough, man, to me. I do like Dan Quinn, but not in this system.
The
I think he's gonna be on the hot seat when Jaden gets hurt week fucking 2, and he's out for 5 weeks, and this team's 2-5. Dan Quinn's gonna be on the hot seat, and it's shitty because it's not his fault. Like, I'm not gonna blame him for Jaden Daniels getting hurt. I'd be really interested to see how good this team would be. Even with the healthy Jaden Daniels, I still think they're last in this division, bro. I really do.
One like you mentioned with the roster upgrade, I'm looking at who did they bring in that's notable. Chiga Konku, the tight end. Is that going to be the
Right.
difference maker for them? Their running back room is just it's probably got to be the worst in the NFL. I mean, Rashad White and you got Bill, Mary Croskett up there. I just Scary Terry's had some injury concerns.
Mhm.
This if you're fading a team, it's very easy to fade them. And I saw Marcus Mariota got hurt in the preseason game. It's not good news there. I'm trying to
Yeah.
see who they drafted too, but Sonny
They drafted
Styles,
Sonny Styles.
yeah,
Yeah.
just still not
Great.
even that great of a. That's the problem. Like they have a horrible offense, and they've just decided to draft and sign defensive guys. So it's like
A
that does you
random
no good.
defensive linebacker. Yeah,
Yeah,
I know. Yeah, I think they need to they're like at least they have Jaden Daniels, but at the same time, like if he's out, like this team is nothing. Like what do you give the ball 32 times to Bill, let Marcus Mariota. However, they did take his fucking I was there. I was there. I was over there in DC. They took his neck and neck last year with Marcus Mariota. Overtime. They
they
went
did.
for two.
They
You
did.
love to see it too. I love that. That's that Dan Quinn shit that I love. Anyways,
How'd that
anything
work
else to
out for
close
them?
out? This very competitive, mostly talked about NFC East division?
Um, yeah, you're crazy for picking the Cowboys.
Ev and I picked Cowboys. You're outvoted. AFC East. AFC East, man. This was a division that caught a lot of people off guard last year. I think we're going to see some re-stabilization of these Buffalo Bills. New stadium, your squad, your boy, Josh Allen. Bills minus 136 to win the division. Patriots plus 125. Jets and Dolphins doesn't even fucking matter. Um, I thought this stuck out, and this stuck out for me like 3 weeks ago too, Dante. Bills over 10.5. Patriots over under 10.5. Uh, I'll be pressing that Bills button as quick as I can. I will also be pressing the Dolphins under 3.5. I talked about this. There's a chance this team doesn't even win. Same with the Cardinals too, dude. I was looking at their schedule too. The Cardinals, man. See you later. Um, Jets 5.5. I will say the Jets have they're trending. Besides Geno Smith, Amari Cooper was a good pick. Like Garrett Wilson's obviously a legend. I don't know what the Jets are doing. Actually, they stink too. Patriots over under 10.5. Going to be a lot tougher schedule. I think the Bills will take care of business in this division. I don't think they'll let the fucking Patriots sneak a game out. I think they'll take care of business. The Bills need to win this division, get back control. As long as Josh Allen stays healthy, I see them winning this division very easily.
Interesting. I think the Patriots got better over the offseason. I think AJ Brown's going to be huge for them. Drake made the schedule, right? Drake fake May. We'll see if he regresses or not. I don't know why he would. I really like Mike Vrabel. I trust him. I think Travion Henderson's gonna have a better year. The Bills, I just don't think that they got any better because they brought in DJ Moore. That's a little bit of an upgrade. You get Joe Brady, so he's gonna go through his year one coaching learning moments. The Dolphins, I think they're going to be better than the Jets. I think they're going to win over 3.5 just because they might beat the Jets twice. And then they just got to sneak out 2 more games.
Bro, what did we talk about with you and Evan? Lay off the booze before the Crew Talk Sports
This is
podcast.
the
All
guy
right,
that just come from the guy that just picked the Cowboys to win the division. I'm just saying the Dolphins are
Cowboys.
going to win 4 games. Call me crazy. They might win 4 games. Uh, dude, the Jets are horrible. I would rather have Malik Willis than Geno Smith. You kidding me? Achan, I'm talking myself into it right now. Give me the Dolphins,
I
four
will
wins.
say, dude, I'm all in on A Chain 2,000 yards. I totally can see a path where he stays healthy and leads the league in rushing. I just
Yeah.
totally can see that.
One
However, the team's still booty.
One thing the Patriots do have going against them, though, they have a tough schedule. They got that first place team schedule, and remember last year's Drake schedule the schedule. No, didn't play anybody. We're gonna find out this year because they play Seahawks week 1. Steelers, I think no slouch. Your Jags, Bills. That's a gauntlet to start the season. Then it lines up a little bit, but we're gonna find out what the Patriots are about. I I like them to win the division again. I like the Bills. I just think they're gonna. I don't know. I'm getting bad vibes from that new stadium.
All right. Put yourself in the Dolphins' shoes. Ready? I'm gonna start spitting off their competitions. We'll do this rapid fire. You tell me win or loss, and don't even fucking don't try
Dolphins,
to get sneaky. You ready? Patriots,
loss,
Bills,
loss,
Chargers,
loss,
Packers, don't.
loss,
Bears,
loss,
Broncos,
loss,
Bills,
loss.
Colts,
They could beat the Colts.
don't. Just don't.
Who's home?
It's at Indy. It's a fucking loss. They lose by 30.
Loss,
At home against the Lions.
lose.
At home against the Bengals.
They could win that game.
Chiefs,
Probably a loss.
49ers.
Is the 49ers whole team on injured
At
reserve?
Minnesota.
You never know.
So there's only 2 teams that this team could beat. It's the Raiders week 1 at Vegas, which I think the Raiders get that figured out. Kirk O'Bangs will beat this Miami team. And I think it's your Jets. And I think they split the series against the Jets, so that gives them 1 win. The
They're,
rest of the teams is the rest of their schedule, bro. They don't have another
this
easy
is the
matchup. They don't play the shitty Cardinals. They don't play your Falcons. It's the Raiders, and then it's the 2 games against the Jets.
yeah,
And
but
I don't think they win.
this is the NFL. They'll go beat the Bills or
No.
the Patriots. They'll
You even went over. You even said loss, 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 loss.
on
Bro,
paper.
I'll pay for their last 10 games, dude. They cannot win. Patriots, Bills, Chargers, Packers, Bears, Broncos, Bills, Colts, Lions. There's like no win in there. That's like
Well, okay,
gonna
here's the
be
deal. They could beat the Packers because they got the whole Packers coaching staff. So you're telling me they don't know what the Packers are going to do?
dude. They're not gonna beat your Packers. It's a team that potentially could never win a game.
They're going to win 4 games. Mark my words.
No, I think we could put the buzzball bet on the line if you want. I'm taking the under 3.5. You take the over. There we go. Boom. Buzzball bet. Hit the button. We bet it. All right. So me and Evan are on the Bills. You on the Patriots here?
I think so. Yep. Patriots.
Are you taking the overs on both of them or just the Patriots? It's 10.5. Find any value?
They have it. 10.5's tough. I think they could I think they'll win 10. I don't know if I'll take the over there, but I think the Bills might win 10 too, and it's going to come down to a tiebreaker. Like I think
Yeah.
that's kind of what I envision it. So that means I'm taking the Jets under 5.5. So
Yeah. I really want the Broncos to play the fucking Patriots again, dude. I don't give a fuck where it's at, too. In the playoffs. I want it really bad, man. I want it
yeah,
really bad. Like, honestly, that'll be my Super Bowl. If I'm being real with you, is like, fuck it. We went to Foxborough, we beat them by 30, we lost to I don't even care. I'd be still really happy. Um, but yeah, man, MVP of this division, in my opinion, I'm gonna throw my neck on the line. I'm sticking with Devin A. Chain, bro. Fantasy wise, press that button, dude. He's gonna get literally 30 touches again. Sleeper for me, Dante. Hmm. I mean, can you call Garrett Wilson a sleeper? He's just steady Eddie. I saw his over under on touchdowns was 4.5.
it's because
They
Garrett.
tapping that over?
No, it's because Geno Smith throwing the ball. No,
Yeah, but dude, we love Garrett Wilson on this podcast, man. It's not him. It's always his shitty quarterbacks. Dalton Kincaid, really good tight end if you need one. Sneaky. I think he really takes touches away from Dawson Knox. Do not touch anybody else on Miami. And Patriots, man, I think Ramondre is a good sleeper still because he's going to get 51% of the touches. Now, are they going to be explosive? No, but it's still 51% of the touches. You like Henderson? Would you take Henderson or Judkins?
Judkins.
Judkins. Yeah, I like Samson there in Cleveland too, man.
I know,
Fucking
but we saw Judkins though when he was the guy when
yeah,
Samson didn't play at all.
yeah. He's coming back off a big injury though too. Yeah, man, you're right. Patriots, they look to be a little bit better. Bills literally just built a new stadium and got DJ fucking Moore and a new coach. So yeah, I mean, you're right. I could see that too, but I'm gonna go with Josh Allen, willing these boys into a 12-5 season, and and just narrowly beating the Patriots for that AFC East Championship.
I'm looking at the schedules here, and I do think the Bills have an advantage there as far as they have a little bit easier to schedule. So it wouldn't
Mhm.
shock me if they won the division just because of that. I mean, they got to play in Denver on Christmas. But other than that, though, the Bills have a significantly easier schedule, I think. So that could be it's just like who you taking, Bills or Ravens? You know, like that. Bills are Chiefs, Packers. They play a lot of even teams that I feel like the Bills always either if it could go one way or another. You know, the bounce of a ball, and that's what I was thinking with the new coach Joe Brady. Like, there's gonna be some moments where McDermott, yeah, we didn't like him in the big picture in the big game, but he probably won some of these close games for the Bills last few seasons because he was so conservative and they were playing like not to lose. If you get Brady, he starts being aggressive, you might lose some of these games that you were winning last year. So,
I don't think Brady's gonna necessarily, like, change too much, man. I think it's gonna be very similar. I think it's gonna be the Josh Allen experience, dude, and I think this defense, if anything, will get worse,
yeah, I agree with that too.
and, I don't think it matters there. I think the Bills can beat any team 48-44. I'm gonna be tapping the overs a lot for this Bills team. James Cook is somebody, dude, if you're in the round 1, like, if you draft him, you're not gonna regret it. Um, I
Josh Allen, gotta
sure,
have him.
Mike Vrabel, a lot of distractions, a lot of distractions.
Per Diana Rossini.
Yeah. Anything else to close out this beautiful Tuesday while Trilla Bet's got to cruise up to San Diego?
San Diego. No, that's everything. Uh I just, like I said, it's Kyle Busch Day. There's a lot of stuff on Twitter. NASCAR had like a Forever Rowdy hashtag going on. The X account even tweeted it out. There's like all kinds of documentary, mini video, stuff like that. Pretty cool. Ty Gibbs is going to be racing the M&M's car. So M&M, shout out, they left the sport maybe 4 or 5 years ago when Kyle Busch. That's when he left Joe Gibbs, whatever. Uh, so Ty Gibbs is gonna race like a special Kyle. The M&M's car is made up of pictures of Kyle throughout his career, so it's really cool. Um, but other than that, that's everything I got.
Nice. Make sure you guys tune in to both the Broncos game on Friday, Trilla Bet's Boots on Ground, as well as Saturday, episode 153. We're going to be breaking down some fantasy, my guys. We'll obviously break down that Broncos preseason game week 2. And then fantasy, not my guys. Players we're going to fade. Fantasy drafts, we're kicking off this weekend in Dax League, man. If you guys got any questions, hit up Crew Talk Sports on Twitter. Hit us up, man. We'll give you our best suggestions. I will tune in, and so will Dante. Definitely listen to me. Dante just loves himself AJ Brown, and he just will draft Waddle and Ingram in every draft.
Yeah, we'll be live for that
And
draft, right?
yeah, we'll be live. That'll be Sunday, right? Dax draft.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah, man, make sure you guys tune in. It'll be a good time. Broncos, man, I'm really praying, Dante, when I go to sleep at night, do my prayers that nobody gets hurt, man. That's literally the biggest goal. I don't give a fuck if we go 0-3 twice in a row, 3 and outs. Don't care. They could score 40. Nobody gets hurt. Dom's happy. Let's go slap some pack for those fucking cheeseheads. Yeah, have a great rest of you guys' week. Dante, good seeing you. We'll see you on the other side, my friend. Deuces from
Deuces.
Cali, from the hotel bathroom.